We don't talk about who we are. You light my smoke, I trace your scars. No last names, no promises, just bodies speaking in whispers and sins. We're dancing slow in a room too red. Your lips say love, but your eyes spell threat. And I ain't scared, I crave the thrill. Two strangers wrapped in sheets of silk. Strangers in silk, no need to lie. Just one more night before goodbye. We burn like stars that never speak. Too close to feel, too far to keep. Strangers in silk, and that's enough for me. Like danger, sweet and raw. Your hand on mine feels like a law. You pull, I fall, no safety net. We're lovers made from silhouettes. We're dancing slow in a room too red. Your lips say love, but your eyes spell threat. And I ain't scared, I crave the thrill. Two strangers wrapped in sheets of silk. Strangers in silk, no need to lie. Just one more night before goodbye. We burn like stars that never speak. Too close to feel, too far to keep. Strangers in silk, and that's enough for me. I won't ask what breaks your sleep. You don't care what secrets I keep. Let's just sin, forget the names. Kiss like hell and play the game. Kissed you like a secret prayer. Red lips stained with silent dare. You tasted like a velvet light. Sweet going down, sharp when dry. You poured yourself in every breath. No turning back, no safety left. Your name still burns behind my teeth, but I keep drinking underneath. Wine stained lips, I'm drunk on you. Every sip I fall right through. You're bad for me, but feels so right. I crave your kiss like darkest night. Wine stained lips, my favorite crime. You speak in heat, I move in smoke. A touch too deep of how I broke. We blur the lines, we dim the light. I lose myself most every night. You poured yourself in every breath. No turning back, no safety left. Your name still burns behind my teeth, but I keep drinking underneath. Spill me out on your hotel bed. Read all over what we never said. You smile like sin, I bite like guilt. Love me wrong, I'll take what's spilled. Wine stained lips, I'm drunk on you. Heaven burns when you come through. You're bad for were sugar on my skin. Now every touch just burns within. You whispered soft like midnight gold, but every word has turned so cold. We danced in smoke, we kissed in fire, fed each other dark desire. Now I taste you in my sleep, sweet as sin and just as deep. Ashes and honey, that's what we are. Bittersweet ruin, a broken star. You love me warm, then left me dry. Now every drop still makes me cry. Ashes and honey, still stuck on my tongue. I drink your name like cold red wine, and ache for things we left behind. Your shadow lives in all my life, and lingers when I kiss goodnight. We danced in smoke, we kissed in fire, fed each other dark desire. Now I taste you in my sleep, sweet as sin and just as deep. Climax, you were sugar laced with doom. You bloomed then left me to consume. Your goodbye never felt so slow. Still I'd kiss you just to know. Ashes and honey, that's what we are. Bittersweet ruin, a broken star. You love me warm, then left me dry. Now every drop still makes me cry. Ashes and honey, and I still crave the burn. You thought I'd break, but I'm still standing. I watched you twist the sky to gray, held the blame while you walked away. But silence grew like a sharpened flame. Now I see you lit the game. You kept your truth behind locked doors, but I don't bleed for you no more. There's no one left to blame when the silence screams your name. You wrote this with your hands, then ran like shifting sand. I stood in all your storms, now I'm the calm you can't transform. There's no one left to blame, and I won't play your game. I wore the weight, I wore the shame. I swallowed guilt that wasn't mine to name. But truth has teeth, and scars don't match where your laugh used to stay. Still smell your cologne on a rainy day. The mirror don't lie, I still trace your face, but it fades like smoke in the empty space. You never said goodbye, just left the door half closed. But every night I find your echo in my clothes. It's the smoke from your smile, still burning in my lungs like a ghost in denial. I breathe you in, come undone. Can't name what we were, but it still feels like fire. I'm lost in the curl of the smoke from your smile. Your shadow still dances across my skin, like your hands were made of velvet sin. I try to forget, but it loops again. Your silence louder than it's ever been. No messages to read, but your laugh still rings, and in my chest it beats like a song that still stings. It's the smoke from your smile, still burning in my lungs like a ghost in denial. I breathe you in, come undone. Can't name what we were, but it still feels like fire. I'm lost in the curl of the smoke from your smile. I don't want you back, I just want you gone. But your memory lingers like my favorite song. It's the smoke from your smile, still burning in my lungs. I'm a prisoner of style, of a love that's come and gone. Can't name what we were, but I'll wear your desire. Like a kiss I still feel in the smoke from your smile. Some lights don't lead you home. Oh, they just show you what you lost. I saw it flicker through the haze, like your eyes in the back of a cab that day. It wasn't real, but I still stayed, following ghosts through the static and gray. Every dream you never knew, but the feeling still draws me here. You're the phantom light I keep chasing. In the silence I feel you breaking. Not a face, not a word, just a pulse in the dirt. You're the fire I can't ignite. You're the phantom in the night. You live in mirrors, you hide in rain. A glimpse aside, then gone again. I scream your name in every sound, but your silence wraps around. You don't return, you don't reply. let you live where my shadows lie. You're the phantom light I keep chasing. In the silence I feel you breaking. Not a face, not a word, just a pulse in the dirt. You're the fire I can't ignite. You're the phantom in the night. I never asked you to stay, but won't your ghost fade away? Every light I touch turns cold. I still feel the warmth you stole. You're the phantom light I keep chasing. In my ribs I feel you blazing. Not a face, not a voice, but I never had a choice. You're the wound I can't rewrite. You're the phantom in the night. They tried to light her up, but there's nothing left to catch. Eyes like oil, skin like ice. She used to scream, now she just blinks twice. They say you're so quiet, she says I'm not. They say you've changed, she says I forgot. They play her favorite song, she doesn't blink. They kiss her lips, she doesn't sing, she doesn't burn. No flicker left, no matches work. She took the breath out of a flame, buried the spark. Now she walks through the dark, untouched, unmarked. She used to cry like thunderstorms. Now she watches love perform. They ask you okay, she nods on cue, but her smile is programmed through. She wore red, it didn't heat. She laid bare, but felt concrete. They touched her like she was art, but she knew they'd tear it apart. So she froze before they lit. She doesn't feel, she's fine with it. She doesn't burn, not for hands, not for hands, not for hands. You can hold her, but you'll find no fire, only ash. That's fine. Not everything needs to come back warm. I knew the game, but I let you play. side, I didn't ask you to. But I stayed anyway. The lights were red, but not romantic. The touch was slow, but systematic. You said, relax, I read, obey. You smile like God, but talked and prayed. Your sheets were soft, but stitched in lies. I lay down and closed my eyes in the manipulator's bedroom. Every word's rehearsed, every moan's a cue. Every kiss rehearsed, he calls it love, I call it cue. I played my part like I was you. You lit the candle, I watched the flame. You traced my neck like a claim. I said enough, but not too loud. 'Cause in your room, no no's allowed. Your perfume soaked into my skin. I smelled control and let it win. I bled in silk, you wiped with charm. You told the truth, but bent my arm. You whispered slow and broke my head. You made me beg inside your bed. In the manipulator's bedroom, I laid for show. I kissed on cue, but nothing below. He saw devotion, I saw a role, and still I played to lose control. You thought I didn't know. I knew. You. I see him when I blink. I hear him when I breathe. Inspired by the weekend. I blink, you're there, breathed in, same air. The hallway's clean, but I smell smoke. The mirror shakes when I say no. I don't call, but you still speak. In every silence, in every leak. It's flashback fever, I'm burning slow. Can't sweat you out, still feel the glow. It's not your touch, it's something deeper. Hallucinating, my heart's believer. It's flashback fever, I'm burning slow. Can't sweat you out, still feel the glow. It's not your touch, it's something deeper. Hallucinating, my heart's believer. The bed sheets sigh like you still lie. The lights flick like you're nearby. I bite my lip just to check if I'm alive or just a wreck. I lock the door, but you bleed through like perfume that won't undo. I took the pills, burned the text, changed my number, moved my steps, but every flash still pulls me in like sickness wearing your skin. It's flashback fever, I'm burning slow. Can't sweat you out, still feel the glow. It's not your touch, it's something flavor. Hallucinating, my heart's believer. It's flashback fever, I'm burning slow. Can't sweat you out, still feel the glow. It's not your touch, it's something deeper. I'm hallucinating, my heart's believer. You're not coming back, 'cause you never left. let you love me wrong. I let you near, yeah. Not for the love, but for the fear, yeah. You touched my skin, I didn't break. You called it pure, I called it fake. You thought I bent, you thought I stayed, but every move was how I played. I let you love me wrong, not 'cause I didn't know. I let you love me wrong, just to watch it grow. You kissed my lips, I tasted lies. You held my face, I closed my eyes. You thought it safe, you thought it true, but every step was led by you. I let you love me wrong, not 'cause I didn't know. I let you love me wrong, just to watch it grow. I never asked, I never begged. I let you build your own regret. I let you love me wrong, not 'cause I didn't know. I let you love me wrong, just to watch it go. Said forever, I just smiled. I said yes, I meant trial. You wore your crown like you made me stay. You held my hand, but it felt like prey. I learned your games, I kept my face. I dressed in white, but I brought the blame. Yes, to watch you bleed. Yes, to watch you fall. You thought love would set you free, but I never loved at all. Your words were sweet, but they fed my aim. You thought I'd break weight, but played the same. I wore my smile like a warning sign. You kissed my lips, but the cut was mine. Yes, to watch you bleed. Yes, to watch you fall. You thought love would set you free, but I never loved at all. You prayed for mercy, I prayed for none. You wanted She's beautiful, but she's gone. You still see her, but you're wrong. Eyes like glass, but they don't see. Lips still red, but they're not me. Hands still soft, but they don't feel. She's dead pretty, that's the deal. Dead pretty, and she stays that way. Dead pretty, nothing left to say. Dead pretty, you can look but not hold. Dead pretty, cold and gold. Smile like silk, but it's a wall. Touch her skin, you'll feel nothing at all. She's a frame you used to know. Now she's art you can't let go. Dead pretty, and she stays that way. Dead pretty, nothing left to say. Dead pretty, you can look but not hold. Dead pretty, cold and gold. You keep her name like a ghost in your mouth, but she's not here. She already walked out. Dead pretty, and she stays that way. Dead pretty, nothing left to say. Dead pretty, you can look but not hold. Dead pretty, cold and cold. Dead pretty, and gone. Dead pretty, and gone. Dead pretty, dead pretty, dead pretty, dead gone. Silver shines under my skin. They call it safe, but it drips in. The cup is clean, the ring is cold. The silver poison never told. It moves in silk, it wears a crown. You take a sip, you won't sit down. Silver poison, sweet on the lips. Silver poison, quiet cliffs. The chain you hold, the glass you raise. The silver poison never sways. It hides in light, it waits in tone. You call it mine, but drink alone. The silver poison, sweet on the lips. Silver poison, quiet cliffs. Not in rage, not in flame, just silver poison plays the game. Silver poison, sweet on the lips. Silver poison, quiet eclipse. Silver stays and poison sleeps. her hands at rest, but every breath is a silent test. No whispers loud, no moves in haste. The rules are carved in her quiet space. Rules of her quiet, etched in the stone. Rules of her quiet, everyone's known. She never warns, she never pleads. Her quiet shapes what power feeds. They wait for words that never come. Her silence weighs like beating drums. Rules of her quiet, etched in the stone. Rules of her quiet, everyone's known. No throne shakes, no step misplaced. Her quiet writes what none erased. Rules of her quiet, etched in the stone. Rules of her quiet, everyone's known. Quiet stays and all obey. Silence in the hole. The crown stays cold. I don't speak, they already know. Your words fall quiet before they start. You hold your breath, I hold their hearts. No need for warning, no need for a fight. The crown in silence still owns the night. Crown in silence, they hear my name. Crown in silence, they play my game. No raised voice, just lowered eyes. They know the rules, I don't advise. The floor stays still, the air turns tight. The crown in silence still holds the light.